Hello people, welcome back to Beauty Jam. Today is going to be a bit of a weird video. I don't exactly know what to call it, but it's just kind of a progression type video. This is the first one I'm actually doing. I'm not going to be including photos because I'm not comfortable enough yet, but I just want to talk a little bit about like health and blah blah blah. Right, so this time last year-ish, I had my operation. It was November when I had my operation. I don't exactly know what date it was. That week was very weird, but I'm pretty sure it was the 24th of November. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. And basically, yeah, I had my operation in November, and when I was at the hospital, they obviously weigh you and they tell you things about your health and blah 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 blah. So when she weighed me, I won't tell you how much I weighed, but when she weighed me, she says, you know, you are obese, you're classed as obese for your height, right? Because it all goes on your height, your weight, your BMI and blah blah blah, right? And she says, for your height, you are actually classed as obese, but I don't think I was like obese, I think I was just like slightly, because she specifically said for your height, you know? So I was like, okay, and I didn't like it. Nobody likes being told that. You know, but I did know I was big, large I should say. I spent a few years comfort eating a lot. I'll go into that more in the future, you know, because that links back to a lot of like my past and stuff. So I'll go into that in another video. But I had been comfort eating, and comfort eating is such a vicious circle because you only ever feel good when you are eating, and when you're not eating, you feel bad because you ate so much, so then you have to eat more to make you feel good again, and it's like, it's just such a vicious circle to be in. And I would eat because I felt bad, I would eat because I was feeling, I don't know, worthless, I guess. I would eat because I felt bad, I would eat because I was bored, you know, like it's just one of those things, and it was just so, you know, and I think that what doesn't help is when you eat a lot, your belly adjusts to that. So if you ever try and eat a normal meal again, your belly's like, is that it? Do you know what I mean? Whereas some people, on the flip side, don't eat enough and they can't eat a full meal because they're too full. It's because your body adjusts to what you feed it. So that was one thing that I did struggle with, but I obviously had my recovery most of December and all of January. It was 8 weeks my recovery was, so it was 2 months. I did take another 2 weeks because I still wasn't able to stand up straight. I wasn't able to stand up straight properly or sit down properly until February. So I would say I took a little bit longer, but I think everyone's different. But after February, I thought it's time. I need to, you know, get this in gear. So come March, I started looking online for healthy eating plans and blah blah blah, and I wanted to do it. Like, this wasn't just because the hospital had told me you're obese. This was genuinely because I wanted to do it, and I was fed up, you know, and I'd done my operation now and it's time to turn a new leaf. Every time I go in hospital, it happened earlier in my life as well, I have like this epiphany. It's unreal, right? So if I ever go in hospital again, just know I'm going to come back with something else, because I always do. Every time I go in hospital, I have an epiphany and then I put it in action. Probably because I've got loads of time to think, you know. But anyway, March came and I joined the gym, but I didn't go until April because I didn't start it till April because I wanted to get the meal plan in first and get the right food and blah blah blah. So I didn't go to the gym till April. And that's kind of where it started. Now, come April, I was 82 kilograms, which some people might think, is that it? You know, but for a woman, that is a lot. And that's not muscle, right? That was not muscle, 100%. So I was 82 kilogram, which is a lot. It's heavy, right? And I just started to lift weights because I can't do cardio. I find it boring. I tried it for the first week, like on the treadmill, running and blah blah blah, and I just can't do it. It's too boring. I need something to keep my brain active. I tried watching like YouTube videos whilst I was at the gym, but the internet kept cutting out and it was just horrendous. I tried listening to music, and I can listen to about 5 songs and then I'm bored, you know? So I need something to keep my brain active, and that's what lifting weights does, because with lifting weights, you do so many sets, so many reps, and then you're out, you just rest, you know, and then you do it again. So for me, that keeps my brain a little bit more active, mind to muscle connection and all that. So that was the avenue that I went down, you know. Purely because cardio just isn't me, right? I hate it. I actually don't like cardio at all. But I do incorporate a little bit here and there, because, you know, but I do mainly lift weights because it's just easier for me. Anyway, back onto the story. I was 82 kilograms. I joined the gym and I changed my eating habits, which the hardest part of it was the eating habits, because like I said earlier, your body adjusts to eating particular size meals or particular things, and I was used to eating a lot, you know. But with me, it was more, I've got a really bad sweet tooth, right? And I love desserts, ice cream, chocolate, sweets. I love them, right? Who doesn't, right? But that was what, you know, some people get larger by eating a lot of food that they like, but with me, I used to eat breakfast, lunch and dinner. Sometimes I'd skip breakfast, to be honest. So I used to eat lunch and dinner, and my dinners were average size because my mom would cook for me. So it wasn't like I used to overeat dinner time. It was I used to overeat with the treats. It was always crisps, snacks, like all of that was where my weight came from. It wasn't because of my meal portions. That's what I'm trying to say. So it was always the snacks with me. Snacking was way out of hand, right? So yeah. Anyway, I joined the gym and I started going and I started lifting weights. I was lifting at the beginning 10 kilograms. That's where I started. I started with 10 kilograms and I went from there. I struggled. I remember the first week it was bad. I think I dropped weights like mid-reps, mid-set sometimes, and I would go down to like 5. I don't know, I just didn't feel like I could hack it, and I was like, really, is this it, you know? But I stuck with it because I knew that what I wanted, so I stuck with it. And then come June, I went on holiday, and that completely messed everything up. I kid you not, it messed it up, because it was literally 2 months. I'd done April, I'd done May, and then June I went on holiday. So I'd only been going to the gym about 8 weeks, right? Which I know some people might think that's not really that long, blah, blah, blah. But for me, it messed it up because I was finally just getting into a routine, and then I go on holiday and it's like, great. And then I'm like free on the buffet. My belly is still not the right size, so I'm still like eating. By belly, I mean my inside belly, you know. I'm still eating disproportionate sizes, that's what I'm saying. Is that the right word, disproportionate? You know what I mean, like larger proportion, larger meal proportion, that's what I'm trying to say. I was eating too much, basically, and still wasn't feeling full. That was it. Like, I didn't used to eat and then till I was sick. I used to eat until I feel full, but my fullness is not where it should be, you know? Like, I could eat a lot. So it kind of messed it all up going on holiday. I was free reign on the cakes and it messed it all up. And I thought, oh, it'll be okay. I'll go to the gym when I get back and it's fine. I went to the gym when I got back and it was fine, but I felt like I couldn't lift as heavy. And I'd only been away for a week, and I do genuinely feel like that holiday completely messed everything up. I wish that I would have just stuffed the first 2 months and says I'll go to the gym when I come back off holiday and started then. That's what I genuinely wish I would have done. But, you know, I basically felt like I was back at square one. That's what I should say. Come like end of June, I felt like I was back at square one. But I got back on the horse, as they say, and I did it for July, August, September and October. So like 4 months. I'm 6 months in now technically, but 4 if you don't include the holiday, you know. So I am now. Currently, I'm 69 kilogram now. So I've lost. Wait, what was I? I was 82. I'm now 69. So I've lost 12 kilogram in 4 months because obviously the holiday messed things up. So I've lost 12 kilogram in 4 months, which I know some people might think is that it, but it's a lot for me, you know. And I'm very happy. And if you look at some photos from old videos, you can tell around my face that I've lost weight. I'm actually feeling a lot better now, and yeah, I'm loving it. And I'm gonna stick with it. And this is just kind of like an update video. This is kind of, you know, I would put pictures of my body up, but I don't want to because, you know, I just don't want to. Maybe one day, but I have taken progression photos, but I just don't want to show them, not on the internet. So yeah, but that's basically it. I just wanted to give you an update of like what's happening and that I'm still doing it. Don't think that I've given up and blah blah blah. And when I go to the gym now, I lift 30 kilograms, so I have upped my weight. I up it 5 like every 4 weeks. That's how I do it. So I usually, if I'm really struggling, then I'll just keep it at that weight until it becomes easy. But usually every 4 weeks I'll up the weight, and I'm on 30 now. So yeah, but starting from 10/5 because I was dropping it a little bit when I first started. So going from 10 to 5 to 30 now just feels good, you know. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. So maybe next year sometime I'll update you again about what's happening, what knocked me back and blah blah blah. But yeah, I'm not turning into a fitness channel, don't worry guys. I just thought I'd update you on like health. I don't even know what to call this video. I don't want to call it my progression because people will expect photos. I just want to call it like a health update. But then that sounds like there's something wrong with me. See, I'm struggling with what to call this video, you know? So yeah. It's like a health update / progression thing, I guess, but without the photos. It's crazy. But yeah, so I'm still going. And I'm going to do it for another year, and then I'll update you again, because this is only like 6 months really, because I started April, but again the holiday messed it up, so I'd say I started properly July, and it's only November now, so, well, beginning, you can't even count November, so it's like 6 months in, which isn't a lot really. But I have lost 12 kilograms, which I'm happy about. And I still do have a cheat day. The meal plan has now become my normal. I don't find myself craving snacks anymore. When I first started my meal plan, I was craving so much. I was like, I just want a bag of crisps right now. I just want biscuits right now, you know. But I had to stop, you know. And I went so far as to put all of my snacks upstairs, because if I wanted a snack, I would have to walk upstairs. And my desire to not walk up the stairs outweighed my desire to have a snack, and that's how far I actually went. But I notice now that my belly doesn't growl. It's not, you know, like my brain is like food, and it's great, to be honest. Sometimes I get a little bit bored of having the same thing every week. Like, I do like to change things up, but I don't change it for the worst. I just change, like, I swap days sometimes, and I think, oh, I'll have that today, you know. But I still stick to the same food, same meals, and it's been great, to be honest, and I'm happier. I am, genuinely. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll update you next year on what's going on, and yeah, but that's just it so far. That's how it's going. It's going well, and I thought I'd just give you an update, because I don't want no one to think, like, that I don't do it no more, or I've given up, or I don't talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Because that is a part of my life, so I do want to talk about it. So there you go. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more videos from me. Make sure you check out my other videos. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!